On day one of the Tyler Hadley sentencing hearing, a number of friends testified, as well as a detective and Tyler's older brother as well. Defense attorneys trying to convince a judge Hadley should be spared a life prison term without the possibility of parole. Meanwhile, prosecutors hoping to prove that he should remain forever behind bars. News Channel 5's legal analyst Michele Suskauer is joining us now to break down day one. And Michele, look, Tyler Hadley's own brother said on the stand today, I want him to stay in prison forever. Right. That's as powerful as it gets. Pretty tough to dig out.
And that's why the prosecutors started today off with a bang. Started off with the most powerful, most emotional witnesses because they're really trying to pull on the heartstrings of the court that Tyler Hadley should spend the rest of his life in prison, and that is a very long life. He can't get the death penalty because he is a juvenile.
Of course. The judge is going to weigh heavily. I mean, that will weigh heavily on the judge's mind, correct?
There's no question about it. Actually, his own brother, and they asked, do you love your brother? He loves his brother, but, his brother took away his parents. And so to hear from the closest family member that this is the penalty he wants, 2 consecutive life sentences, is very powerful. It's very tough. How do you cross-examine that as a defense lawyer? You want to get that person off the stand as quickly as possible because there's nothing that they're going to give you that's going to be helpful.
Where will they go in your mind? You're a defense attorney. Where will they go from here?
In the prosecution?
Defense.
The defense, look, the defense has to humanize Tyler Hadley as much as possible because, of course, the state wants to portray him as someone who's heartless, someone who is premeditated, who knew exactly what he was doing. And the defense has a very tough job. It's so hard to actually say, look, this is someone who made a juvenile decision. He's taking responsibility. He pled guilty. He didn't ask a jury to find him guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. And they're going to bring in experts. That's what we're going to see.
They're wrapping us now. Michele, what are the alternatives, though? If it isn't life without parole?
If it isn't life, look, it's going to be up to the court. But what the defense wants is some opportunity for Tyler Hadley to get out of prison someday.
Michele Suskauer, great analysis as always. We appreciate you. And you can watch the sentencing hearing on the WPTV mobile app or from our website, WPTV.com. And by the way, we are sending out updates on Twitter. Our John Shaman's been on the ground up there, and he's been tweeting all day. News Channel 5's John Shaman again, live tweeting from the courtroom. His Twitter handle is @JohnShaman.